Hello students, welcome back again to the next class of mineralogy. Today, as we have decided, as we had decided that we are going to take physical properties of mineral. So, in this particular class, we are going to see physical properties of mineral. So, there are kinds of physical properties of mineral depending upon light, depending upon cohesive and elasticity. Uh, so, we'll see one by one. So today we are going to only see physical properties depending upon light, which can see the properties which can see under the light, normal light. So first and most important property of depending upon light is color. Color is usually not definite property of mineral. Color will only determines its major constituent in the mineral. So white is not that important property. I'll discuss about this one. But before that, what is color? I'll explain. Color of the mineral is because of the absorption and reflection of certain wavelengths of light. Uh, if suppose if you see black color mineral, that means the light has that particular mineral has absorbed all light wavelengths. If you see white color, that white color mineral has reflected all wavelengths of light. So if you see blue color, uh, the blue color mineral has reflected blue color wavelength and absorbed on other wavelengths from Vivgyor. So whatever color you see, that color wavelength is reflected from that particular body, and other wavelengths are absorbed by that particular body. Because of that, we can see different colors in minerals. And so minerals are there which shows a constant color. Like in give example, uh, lead gray of galena. Galena is a mineral, uh, lead mineral, which shows lead gray color. Brass yellow of pyrite, green color of chlorite, and green azurite. I mean blue color of azurite. This shows a constant. This mineral shows a constant colors. Okay, so as I told you, brass yellow color of pyrite and green color of chlorite. But some minerals are there. Some minerals are there which shows different colors. Like you can see in next slide. This is a quartz variety of mineral. Uh, General chemical composition of these minerals is same SiO2, but due to impurities, foreign impurities, it is showing some different colors. These different colors are because of foreign element or impurities, you can say. Some small quantity of impurities will be entered into this particular mineral, and that impurity will give you color to this particular mineral. Like example, this purple color is because of titanium or magnesium, manganese. So manganese or titanium will enter into the uh, quartz SiO2 solution, and that will give the purple color. And iron, you can see Fe, that will give you a reddish color of to many minerals. So color of the mineral will give you because of the impurities present in that particular mineral. Um, why different? Why is the different color in different minerals? As I told you, inclusion of elements, foreign elements. Example: if suppose aluminum, calcium, sodium, potassium, this all light color elements enter into the mineral, those will show you light color minerals. Okay. If suppose Fe, titanium, chromium, cobalt, nickel, this if this enter into the mineral, that will show you deep or dark color minerals. And also different bonding in the atoms or atomic arrangement also give you different colors. Like example, diamond and graphite. Diamond has transparent color or whitish color, but graphite has a black color because of internal arrangement of the particular mineral or atomic arrangement of the particular mineral. So I hope you understood color. Next important property of mineral depending upon light is streak. Streak is generally considered as uh, Streak of the mineral is nothing but color of the powder of the mineral. Color of the powder of the mineral means what? When you take the mineral and powder it, its powder color is nothing but streak. So color of the powder of mineral is streak. So here you can see in this particular slide we can see the plate, in white color plate, that is called a streak plate, which is unglazed porcelain plate. Okay, on this plate, if you take a mineral and rub on that particular mineral, that mineral gets powdered, and that powdered color will be, that is nothing but streak. Sometimes color of the mineral and streak color will be different, and many times color of the mineral and powder color is same. Here you can see this is a hematite mineral, black color mineral, but when you powder this hematite, it looks cherry red color. So color of the mineral is different and streak color is different. Here you can see hematite, again limonite. Limonite is in black color, but it's showing yellowish color streak. But here you can see one mineral, when you rub on this particular streak plate, it is giving the same color as mineral color. So here the color of the mineral and color of the streak is same. So here are some examples of mineral color, actual mineral color and streak color. So you can see hematite is a mineral which is black in color, but you rub on streak plate, it gives you red color. I mean hematite powder color is red color, cherry red color, whereas magnetite is in black color, its streak is also black color. Chromite, chromium ore mineral, which is black in color, but if you rub on the streak plate or powder it, it gives you brown color. Sulfur, yellow color mineral is there, light yellow color streak will be there. Pyrite, brass yellow color mineral color is brass yellow, but when you powder that particular mineral, it gives you black color appearance. Kyanite is a blue color mineral, but if you see the streak of that, it is a white color. Limonite, brass yellow, it will be same color as mineral color. So these are some examples of real color mineral and streak of that particular mineral. Next important property of mineral depending upon light is luster. Luster is nothing but the quality and intensity of light reflected from the mineral. In general, if you consider appearance of mineral is nothing but luster, how it appears. So basically there are two types of lusters. One is metallic luster, another is non-metallic luster. Metallic luster is nothing but the mineral appears like metal. Non-metallic means what? It doesn't appears like metal. It's nothing but non-metallic luster. So some non-metallic luster I have given listed here: vitreous or glassy, silky, resinous, pearly, greasy, waxy, dull, earthy. So how the mineral is appearing? Whether it is appearing like a glass, appearing like a silk or a thread like, appearing like a resin, or appear like a pearl, appear like a grease, appear like a wax, appear like a dull, or appear like a earthy. So on that basis we write the luster. So for diamond they have given the special type of luster that is called as adamantine luster, because the reflection from the diamond is, quality of light reflected from the diamond is of high quality. So because of that they have given the different or special type of luster for the diamond. So one by one we'll see the example of this one. So you can see here pyrite. Pyrite is a brass yellow color mineral which appears like a metal, shiny metal, you can see here. Whereas halite is a salt. It is non-metallic luster which showing vitreous, glass-like appearance. Vitreous means glass-like appearance. Whereas sulfur is again non-metallic luster which appears like a wax or waxy luster. So on the basis of appearance we give the luster. Here again you can see a metallic luster example, hematite, magnetite. This appears like a metals. So because of that, it is considered as metallic luster. So you can see some of the examples. Silky luster, you can see serpentine. You can see a threads to this mineral. That means it is a silky luster, appears like a silk. So resin like appearance, so it is called as resinous luster. Then pearly, pearl like appearance will be there to the mineral, that is called as pearly luster. Example is talc. Then dull, no light is reflected from this particular mineral, because of that it is called as dull, no reflection is there. So example is kaolinite. Kaolinite is a clay. Then earthy, earth like appearance, example is goethite. It appears like a earthy surface. Waxy, serpentine is a mineral which appears like a wax, so because of that it is considered as waxy luster. So those are the examples of luster. Luster is nothing but again appearance of the mineral or quality and intensity of light reflected from the mineral is nothing but luster. So next one is definitive or transparency. Definitive transparency means what? Ability of light passes through the mineral. Ability of light to passes through the mineral is nothing but transparency. So if light fully passes through the mineral, that is called as transparent mineral. And if light fairly or partially passes through the mineral, that is called as translucent. And if doesn't passes through the mineral, that is called as opaque. So ability of light passes through the particular mineral is nothing but transparency or definity. If light fully passes through the mineral, that is called as transparent. If partially passes, you can see here, that is called as translucent. And if it cannot pass through the mineral, that is called as opaque. So some other properties of mineral depending upon light is luminescence. Luminescence you can see here. So mineral glow when they are placed under the ultraviolet light. This occurs because they absorb ultraviolet light and emits visible light, and this phenomenon is called as fluorescence. So here you can see one mineral is there. There is a fluoride mineral is there, which is exposed to the UV light. Actual color of the mineral is green color, but when exposed to the ultraviolet light, it is showing blue color tint. So this phenomena, when the mineral exposed to the ultraviolet light, it is giving different color. This is called as fluorescence. Some minerals are there which emits light when the light source is removed. Such phenomena is called as phosphorescence. So like radium is there, it absorbs the light, and when you go removes the light, or if you go in dark, it emits the light. So that phenomenon is called as phosphorescence. Some minerals are there, when you rotate the mineral or change the direction of looking, it will give you different colors. So that phenomena, when the mineral, if you see in different direction, it is showing different colors, that phenomena is called as iridescence. And it is also called as play of color, because change the direction of mineral, looking the direction of mineral, it is showing the different colors. Example is opal. Opal is a mineral, when you change the direction of looking direction to that particular mineral, it will show different colors. So that's it for today. So we have completed today physical properties depending upon light. First one was color, second one was streak, third one was luster, and fourth one was transparency or definity, and lastly we have seen luminescence, that is in that fluorescence and phosphorescence and iridescence. I hope you understood the concept. In next class we are going to see physical properties depending upon cohesive and elasticity. So that's it for today. Thank you.